What's up, you guys? Forrest here with the FoCo Flow Show. On this week's episode, we are going to do a long-term review of my 2020 Ibis Ripmo V2, and we're also going to take a shot at that O-hill long downhill run with the new carbon wheels, the I9 Hydras laced to Nox Farlows. We're going to find out if they are actually the difference maker between the PR I sent on the SV130 about a month ago and back on my home bike, the Ibis Ripmo. So without further ado, let's get out there and find that flow. All right, fellas, a quick bike check, quick 1 year update. Got the Ripmo V2 back in October of 2020. Shenandoah Bicycle Company there in Harrisburg, Virginia had one coming in stock that was unclaimed. I sold my Ripmo V1 and got this SLX build. Straight SLX build with the DVO Onyx front and the Topaz in the rear. And as you can see, that has remained unchanged. In a couple of updates over that stock build, we put the Spank VibraCore bars to help deaden the vibration, upgraded to Ice Tech rotors. So they're still technically SLX rotors, but now they've got the Ice Tech technology that helps them stay cooler on long downhills. XO carbon cranks. We put on some wah-wah pedals, put a volume spacer in the rear shock. And of course, the most important upgrade, just about a month ago, I finally sprang for a $1,500 upgrade for I9 Hydra hubs laced to Nox Farlow carbon wheels. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt, it's been the most impactful upgrade I've ever done on my bike. Feels like it moves faster through flow sections, it goes downhill, it corners better, immediately a noticeable difference maker. So long-term review, the bike has been fantastic. It is not a full enduro bike. It's still a little springy and not as planted in certain high-speed chattery sections. I still think I want to give a coil a try at some point, where this feels a little harsh in those sections where I am here that coils feel a little bit, planted in those types of chattery sections. Overall, very, very low complaints, but at this point in the pandemic with the price increases, about a $6,000 to $7,000 build, especially when you count in the carbon wheels. Again, it's hard for me to say it's worth $1,500, but if you're interested, shout out to Speed Vision Bikes there in West Virginia. They do custom builds and they will ship you and work with you on whatever type of wheel build you're looking for, along with any other parts upgrades. So shout out to them, tell them Forrest from Charlottesville, from the FoCo Flow Show sent you, and maybe they'll hook you up with a better deal. And of course, it helps support the channel indirectly because, I can help buy more bike parts. So again, immediate impressions for this one. It's a great bike. Hard to complain about too much. But let's get onto this downhill and get a feel for whether this bad boy actually made a huge difference with the carbon wheels. All right, it should be light enough now at the top of the O-hill Observatory Hill, that's why it's called that. And we're gonna drop into that O-hill long downhill and try to figure out if these carbon wheels are the difference maker. Tried St. Jimmy's brand new SV130 with some composite carbon X1s and set a PR in this downhill run I've done a million times. So what we're gonna try to find out right here is it only beat my other PR by a second, but were the carbon wheels the difference? So I need a clean run, and here we go. Woohoo! Yep. Woohoo! All right, here we go. Nice and smooth through here. Boom, pow, pow. Yeah. Woohoo! All right, little braking through here. All right, stay off the brakes. Through here. Yep. Pop rock. Yep. Slight berm there. Woo-hoo. Jittery as heck. I don't know how to keep speed through there. Back on the gas. Just always lose speed through here, but back on the gas. Back on the gas.
All right. Woo-hoo. So far so good. And there's only one more critical section, and it's after this. Flat, slow. Through here, down, pop. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. All right, here we go. And on the gas. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go, Ripmo. Pre-hop that. Pre-hop that. Oh, firm here. On the gas here. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, a little slide, that's okay. Minor. Smooth is fast. Fast and smooth. That's what they say. Whew.
So that second tree finishes up the Strava segment, what we call old hill, long downhill. And if we go to the data, it appears that I am 2 seconds slower than the SB130 with its carbon wheels, which dispels my hypothesis that the only difference from the PR and the SB130 was because of the carbon wheels. Now, I feel like there's some spots here in the analysis where I can pick up some time, but the data does not lie currently, and I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board if I want to figure out if there's more to this Ripmo V2 to make sure that it is indeed faster than the SB130. So in conclusion, the SB130 is what it is. The Ibis Ripmo V2 is a fantastic bike. I have absolutely loved it. Very small complaints. I do think the Topaz rear shock needs some tuning, and perhaps the X2 or a coil shock is where we want to be. But overall, the SLX brakes have been bulletproof. The DVO Onyx front fork has been great once we got the OTT dialed in. Love the absolute fast speed and spin of those I9 carbon wheels, the Nox Farlows, and everything else about the bike has been awesome. The dropper post, the bike yoke, the brakes, just a fantastic build. It's an expensive bike, but I highly, highly recommend it if you are in that boutique bike brand market and looking for the most efficient enduro bike that you can find on the market. I would be hard-pressed to find something better than the Ibis Ripmo, except for maybe that Yeti SB130. Overall, I have loved this bike and plan on keeping it for another year unless something more exciting comes along. So let me know what you are riding, what you think is most efficient, so we can all get out there a little bit better and find that flow.